Hey guys, so over the weekend I competed at the ADCC Open in San Jose. I competed in the adult 76 kilogram intermediate bracket. That's about 168 pounds for my American friends. I had about 30 people in my bracket, so relatively large bracket. I had a total of 3 matches, which we'll be analyzing today. So going into my first match here, this guy immediately pulls guard on me and attempts to pull some sort of De La Riva, reverse De La Riva entanglement. I'm just trying to ride it out and feel him out a little bit, since I know this is the first couple minutes of the match. In ADCC rules, there is no points for the first half, aka the first 3 minutes of the match. So I'm kind of just using this first couple minutes to ride and feel my opponent before doing anything explosive. Here I am in headquarters, kind of just feeling him out a little bit here. Go ahead and jump on a guillotine. I kind of use it to get back up and spin to the back. Trying to get my hooks in here. I do fail getting the hooks. I go ahead and try to mount, but he comes back up on top. Snaps a guillotine of his own, then falls back. I jump through to kind of defend, and now we're in this half guard entanglement. He still has my neck at this point, but no real danger on the choke. Here I am. He pops out, or I pop out, and now we're in this guard situation. I stand back up because I ain't playing that shit, and he sits back down. Here I am trying to work a crossface in this position. Go for a Darce. He did a good job popping his head back, preventing me from falling through with that Darce. Here he starts to slow down a little bit. He was rather hot the first couple minutes in the match, and I think he starts getting gassed out slightly, so I just start weighing in. Elevates me. He goes for a heel hook here, spin through that backside 50-50, but I'm able to slip the heel and kind of just stay heavy on him here, prevent him from reattaching himself to my legs. I think I'm kicking his hand at this point so I can really free my leg or my foot from his arm here. Then I go ahead and try to jump a Kimura pass, but that fails, so then he pulls full guard. I'm trying to work standing up here, but he's doing a good job just hand fighting. I do feel he's a little tired at this point, so I start going in my head thinking, okay, I'm gonna get up and do some sort of explosive movement here to get an opportunity for points, because I think at this point points are on. He tries destabilizing me, trying to knock me over to a hip, but I deny that. I'm fighting his wrist down here, and then I jump my Kimura pass once again. This time it works, and now I go ahead and use this opportunity to mount. He was doing a good job hiding his arm, so I didn't think I'd get the submission here, so I thought, okay, might as well just mount and look for points. A little quick zoom in, zoom out there. So a funny thing happened here. I had my name. So I'm red. I'm the red corner in this match, but on the board I was shown as blue. So I was down 3 points according to the board because they messed up my name. So I see that right there, and I'm like, huh? How am I down 3? So I go ahead and mount. Get my mount points here. I look at the scoreboard again. I'm like, something's off. So I yell at the ref. I'm like, hey, I think you guys switched the names up. I should be up. He kips me off. There's like 10 seconds left in the match here, and I know just to kind of ride out whatever attacks he's going in on me. And yeah, so that's the end of the match. I don't think I get the hand raise portion, but I do win that match on points, 5-0, and on to the next one. So in my second match, I actually went up against a teammate of mine. So we were kind of familiar with each other's games. There he is trying to jump an armbar on me. I've seen him do it a few times, so I kind of expected it. Pop my head out, posture back up, and we stand back up. He's got really good hand fighting. And once again, I'm kind of just feeling him out for the first few minutes here. It's been a little while since I've actually rolled with him. I think he's been training MMA mostly, so haven't really seen him in the jiu-jitsu room all too often. All right, my scoop double underhooks. I go for a trip here. I don't get it, sadly, and he shoots in, and I deny that shot. Goes for another flying armbar. Deny it again. I try snapping into a front headlock, but that doesn't work. He takes a shot, and I deny it. Pushes me out the way. Get another double underhooks, body lock. Go for that same trip. Fail again. I really should have gone for another trip there because I think he was expecting that. Go for that same entry again. Staying heavy on my head, and then he snaps my head down. I thought he was going to jump a guillotine here, so I start fighting the hands and preparing for a guillotine, but he just sits me back down into turtle. Then he goes for an Americana here. Sits me to his side. Here, you know, it was relatively tight, but I knew he had to kind of step over me or control my legs, so I'm really just making sure he doesn't control my legs in any way. Get back up to a turtle, and then I fall back to guard. Still no points here, so no points for that takedown. There I am. Go for an outside heel hook. He spins out immediately. Really good defense on his end. And then we go into butterfly guard. Try some sort of float pass over here. Re-guard. Or I don't know if I can really call it floating. He really just jumped over me. Goes for a little Aoki lock. Deny it. Goes for that same pass once again. But this time it works out for him. I fall into a turtle, go for a leg, but he just circles all the way around. And now he's behind me on bottom turtle. Not looking good for me. He does get my face here with that choke. It's not really under the chin, so I'm kind of just eating it at the moment. Now he mounts me, and he's just cranking my face here. Really doing a good job just holding me down, pinning me down. Keeps looking back, looking at the score, just making sure he's up, checking the time. He just rides me out here. He's staying really heavy, just making sure he can keep me pinned and, you know, not give up any more points, not give up any position. Goes for an armbar. I slip out. Starts covering my face here, and the time is up. So I lose this on points, sadly. I did have a third match, which I also lost. This was a double elimination tournament. So with that second loss, I ended up exiting the tournament. I sadly cannot transfer that file over to my computer. It keeps corrupting for some reason. So that was my run at ADCC Open in San Jose in the adult 76 kilogram category. Let me know if you want to see more match breakdowns from my tournaments. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Take care.